You look at your rescue cat every single day. You feed them. You give them space. You've been patient beyond what you thought was possible. And on the surface, everything seems fine. But what if it isn't? What if your rescue cat is carrying something heavy inside? Something they cannot say out loud, and the signs have been there all along, hidden in plain sight. Here's the hard truth that most rescue cat owners are never told. Unhappiness in rescue cats almost never looks dramatic. It doesn't look like crying. It doesn't look like obvious pain. It looks quiet. It looks still. It looks almost normal. And that is exactly what makes it so easy to miss. In this video, I'm going to show you 7 signs that your rescue cat may be secretly unhappy, and more importantly, exactly what you can do to help them today. Before we begin, I want to say something important. If you're watching this video, it means you care deeply about your rescue cat's well-being. That already makes you a better owner than most. This is not about blame. This is not about guilt. Rescue cats come from complicated pasts. Trauma, instability, loss. These things leave marks that don't disappear overnight, no matter how much love you give. Understanding what unhappiness looks like in a rescue cat is not a sign that you've failed them. It is the first step toward truly helping them heal. Welcome to Felixa Rescue, where we go deeper into rescue cat psychology so you can give your cat the life they always deserved. Let's get into it. Sign number 1. They have stopped being curious. Think back to when you first brought your rescue cat home. Even if they were scared, even if they were hiding at some point, curiosity would pull them out. A sound, a smell, a movement across the room. Curiosity is a fundamental sign of a healthy cat. It means their brain is engaged, their nervous system is regulated, and they feel safe enough to explore their world. When a rescue cat becomes consistently withdrawn, when they stop investigating, stop watching, stop responding to things that used to interest them, something has shifted. Veterinary behaviorists describe this as a state called learned helplessness, where a cat who has experienced prolonged stress or unmet needs begins to shut down. Emotionally, it looks like a cat who is simply calm, but it is not calm. It is a cat who has stopped trying. What you can do: introduce gentle enrichment, a new toy, placed near them without pressure, a window perch with a bird feeder outside, or even a nature video playing quietly on a screen nearby. Give their brain something safe to engage with. Start small. Let curiosity come back at its own pace. Sign number 2. They are over-grooming or have stopped grooming completely. This one requires you to look closely because both extremes matter. Over-grooming, when a cat licks one area of their body repetitively until the fur thins or disappears, is one of the clearest physical signs of chronic stress in cats. A 2020 study published in the Journal of Feline Medicine and Surgery found that psychogenic alopecia, fur loss caused by stress-related over-grooming, is significantly more common in cats with a history of shelter or rescue backgrounds. The repetitive licking activates the same neurological pathways as self-soothing. It is your cat's body trying to manage anxiety it cannot otherwise release. On the other end, a cat who has stopped grooming, whose fur looks dull, matted, or unkempt, may be experiencing depression or physical pain that is affecting their ability to care for themselves. What you can do: if you notice thinning fur or bald patches, speak to your vet to rule out medical causes first. If the cause is stress, creating more predictability in your cats, daily routine, same feeding times, same quiet spaces, can significantly reduce anxiety-driven grooming over time. Coming up, Sign number 5 is the one that surprises rescue cat owners the most, because it is something almost every owner does without realizing it is making their cat unhappy. Stay with me. Sign number 3. Their appetite has changed. Food is one of the most reliable emotional barometers for rescue cats. A rescue cat who is genuinely comfortable and happy in their environment will typically eat with consistency and enthusiasm. Not always, some cats are naturally picky, but a noticeable change in appetite is something to pay close attention to. Eating significantly less than usual, losing interest in food they previously enjoyed, or, on the other side, eating rapidly and anxiously as if food might disappear. These are both signs of emotional dysregulation. Research on feline stress responses shows that the same cortisol-driven stress response that affects human appetite operates very similarly in domestic cats. Chronic stress suppresses healthy appetite regulation in the feline nervous system. For rescue cats especially, food anxiety is common. Many have experienced food insecurity before arriving in your home. What you can do? Keep feeding times completely consistent. Same time, same bowl, same location, every single day. Predictability around food is one of the fastest ways to reduce anxiety in a rescue cat. If appetite loss persists for more than 2 days, always consult your vet. Sign number 4. They are hiding more than usual, even from you. Now, all cats hide sometimes. That is completely normal. But there is a difference between a cat who hides to rest or decompress and a cat who hides as their default state. When a rescue cat begins spending the majority of their time in one hidden spot, rarely emerging, avoiding interaction, even at meal times, retreating immediately after eating, that level of withdrawal is telling you something important. Feline behavioral research describes excessive hiding as a primary coping mechanism for cats experiencing ongoing fear or stress. It is not a personality quirk. It is a survival response that has been activated and has not been able to turn off. For rescue cats, this can be triggered by changes in the home environment, inconsistent routines, loud noises, new people, or even subtle tension that humans barely notice. But cats register acutely. What you can do not try to coax them out. Instead, make wherever they are hiding feel even safer. Place a worn item of your clothing near their hiding spot. Sit nearby and read aloud in a calm voice without looking at them. Let them choose when to emerge. The goal is not to remove the hiding, it is to reduce the need for it. Sign number 5, and this is the one I mentioned earlier. They have lost interest in play, and you may be accidentally making it worse. Play is not optional for cats. It is how they process emotions, release energy, and express their natural predatory instincts. A cat who has stopped playing entirely is a cat whose spirit is dimming. But here is what surprises most rescue cat owners. The way you offer play matters enormously. Many owners make the mistake of bringing a toy directly to the cat, dangling it in their face, pushing it toward them, trying to spark a reaction up close. For a rescue cat, this can feel threatening rather than inviting. It triggers their defensive instincts rather than their playful ones. Animal behaviorist Dr. Mikel Delgado from the University of California, Davis, found that rescue and shelter cats respond significantly better to play that mimics natural prey movement, slow, distant, unpredictable, rather than direct, close or forced interaction. What you can do: start play from across the room. Move the toy slowly along the floor like a mouse, then let it go still. Let the cat observe before engaging. If they don't respond at first, that is okay. Do this daily for 5 minutes. Patience here is not passive. It is healing. Sign number 6. Their body language is consistently tense. Even at home. Home should be the one place in the world where your rescue cat's body fully relaxes. When it doesn't, when you regularly notice flattened ears, a low tucked tail, a crouched or compressed body posture, dilated pupils in normal lighting, or a cat who flinches at ordinary household sounds, their nervous system is telling you it does not feel safe yet. This is not about anything you have done wrong in that moment. For rescue cats who experienced early trauma or long periods, in a shelter environment, the nervous system can become chronically calibrated for threat, even when no threat exists. Neuroscience research on feline stress shows that cats who experienced trauma before 12 weeks of age are critical. Socialization window are significantly more likely to show persistent hypervigilance responses as adults. This does not mean they cannot heal. It means healing requires a different kind of environment. What you can do? Audit your home for hidden stresses. Unpredictable loud noises, televisions at high volume, sudden music, raised voices are among the most common triggers. Create at least one completely quiet zone in your home where your cat can always retreat to guaranteed calm. Consistency and quiet are medicine for a hypervigilant rescue cat. Sign number 7. They avoid all eye contact with you. We talked in our last video about the slow blink, that beautiful, deliberate moment when a cat holds your gaze and closes their eyes slowly as an act of trust. The absence of that is equally meaningful. A rescue cat who consistently avoids looking at you, who turns their head away, angles their body so their face points elsewhere, or leaves the room when you try to make gentle eye contact, is communicating emotional distance. Not hatred, not dislike. Distance. In feline behavioral science, gaze aversion is a recognized stress and discomfort signal. It means your cat is not yet in a place where direct connection feels safe to them. For rescue cats who are mistreated, neglected, or simply never positively socialized with humans, eye contact can feel confrontational rather than connecting. What you can do: never stare directly at your rescue cat. Instead, practice looking at them briefly and then looking away first. This communicates in their language that you are not a threat. Over time, as trust builds, they will begin to hold your gaze longer, and one day they will slow blink, and you will know that everything you did, every patient moment, every quiet afternoon was worth it. If you recognized your rescue cat in any of these 7 signs today, I want you to hear something important. Noticing is not failing. Noticing is the beginning of helping. Rescue cats do not need perfection. They do not need a flawless home or an owner who never makes mistakes. They need someone who pays attention, someone who learns their language, someone who shows up quietly, consistently, patiently, even when progress is invisible. That is you. Every small thing you do, the consistent feeding time, the quiet space, the toy moved slowly across the floor, the moment you choose to look away so they feel safe, all of it is adding up, even when you cannot see it yet. If this video helped you understand your rescue cat a little better today, please give it a like. It helps us reach more rescue cat owners who need to hear this. Subscribe to Felixa Rescue and join our community of owners who are learning to see the world through their rescue cats' eyes. And in the comments, tell me which of these 7 signs you recognized in your cat. I read every single one. You are doing better than you think. I'll see you in the next one.